Hello everyone. My name is Ash and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing some more art. I felt like doing art. I don't know what kind of art I felt like doing other than, like I guess a character since I like drawing characters. And I decided, you know what, I'll just kind of like figure it out on stream. Hello John Sandro. Welcome. First one here. Yeah, so this is a bit of a weird stream. God, I just scuffed the start of it too by when I opened Streamlabs, my tablet wasn't plugged in properly, so I had to quickly turn off Streamlabs or turn off the stream so I could reopen Streamlabs so the tablet would register on my scenes so I could actually go to it like this. So yeah, today I'm just gonna let's get a nice kind of, what's it called? Yeah, something like this, right? I believe this should be 16:9 ratio. Yeah, it seems about right. It's like a desktop. Yeah, so I haven't really decided what I'm drawing today. I have no idea. That's why the stream title is so weird. I'm gonna change it as soon as we figure out what we really want to do here. But I guess for now I'm just gonna kind of get the background kind of mid-tone in. Maybe have it even a bit lighter. Like that, sure. Get a bit of a warmer tone, and let's just get like our pencil. Let's get this one, and oops, we need to go with let's go for a nice let's go for like a nice deep brown, maybe, or maybe we go towards the greenish. Sure, let's go to the green. I don't really have an idea of what to draw today. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Draw like a snail, I guess, right? It's a bit of a bad snail. I'm gonna get rid of that. God, yeah, no. I just turned the stream on. I have like no idea what to draw. That You know what? Let me let's get Google up. And 1 second. God, I always lose my mouse when I have my tablet plugged in. Okay. So, I want to open this and I don't know. Let's switch, right? So, oh, we've turned the music off here. 1 second. Music just doesn't play in this scene. Oh, wait. There you go. So now I'll play in both. Okay. So let's kind of like look up something to search for, right? Let's go and look up like I don't know. Kind of feel like something fantasy-ish, right? Let's just look up some fantasy images, Maybe I feel like drawing something fantasy. Maybe I feel like drawing an OC or something. I don't know. Got lots of images here. Yeah, this is not the most productive way to start off a stream, eh? Maybe let's go to like a prompt generator, right? Let's go to prompt generator. Character. Sure. This is what we did kind of last time. So we went for a character, and that's how we got that pirate girl from the last stream. I don't want to do like the exact same thing, but girl had chocolate skin and cotton candy hair. No, that's not speaking to me. A modern day witch with terrific fashion sense. Alright, you know, let's start with some doodles and like kind of see what we like, and then choose after that, right? So, a modern day witch with terrific fashion sense. That kind of reminds me of like, you know, one kind of fashion that I really like and I think is terrific is suits. I think suits always look cool. So maybe we draw like a witch. Like a suited witch, like a business witch. Why not, right? So we're doing a witch, we kind of like need this this kind of like big like wide brimmed hat with like the pointy stuff, right? Like this. Yeah. And then we'll want to go and kind of like bring this out more. And then neat, yeah. Just trying some stuff out, you know? Just stay real rough with it. God, maybe this is a little too rough. I can never really tell. Like sometimes rough drawings look good and sometimes they just look messy. Maybe we can do something like the brim kind of comes up like this and we can see it like fold in there, and then bring like this part of the brim back a little. What's the prompt this time? Well, to start out, we've got a modern day witch with a terrific fashion sense. So I decided I'm gonna draw a witch in a suit. Like a business suit. I'm not really liking the shapes I've got here, to be honest though. So I'm gonna have to like adjust them a little. So, hello Crowbar Jones and Jaden Wiggins. Welcome back. Let me try and like, before I go too far, let me just get the shape to look a little less slanted. Like we want it to be on a bit of an angle here, but if it's too slanted, it'll just look odd, right? And I think it does actually look too slanted. It's because of like how I've got my tablet. I can't have it facing up super high, so it always like makes, like, so I'm drawing from like a bit of a weird angle, right? And looking at my tablet, so my lines always come out in that weird kind of like ship slanted look. And you know, I just need to get over it with more practice and stuff, but you know, I've kind of been thinking like I don't do art enough, so maybe like in addition to like the gaming streams, I try and do like maybe a sketch a day or something like that. Or like at least a sketch, like even if it's just something like this, going on a random prompt generator and doing that. Hello, bot. God, you know, I really wish you'd change your name sometimes. I don't want to accidentally say it. What am I drawing? Do I have an idea? Yeah, we're gonna draw a modern day witch with a terrific fashion sense is what my prompt says. So I'm gonna draw like a witch in like a business suit is my idea. So what kind of hair do we go for maybe? Like maybe we have a kind of maybe a bit of like a slanted what's it called? Like fringe, yeah, like a slanted fringe. Have some like sharp shapes in here, because you know, like just dressing sharp, right? So instead of moons on the hat, add like a dollar signs. I don't know. Maybe like I say business type, but like it's just because she's wearing like a sharp suit, right? I don't know how businessy I want to actually make it. I think I'm going a little too detailed right over here. Well, okay, we don't need to draw the full body, so let's kind of figure out where this torso is. Like it'll be kind of let's do a bit of a box. I kind of want the hips leaning forward a little and like have a bit of that kind of relaxed pose maybe. I don't like this shape, it's not very good. So let's get a bit of like a line of action, right? So you kind of want the body shape to fit this kind of line, and then we want to go like have this maybe like kind of lounging on their you know, like riding on, is the expression riding on coattails kind of fitting? In your opinion, I know this is a drawing stream, but does your ability to draw help you at all in Create? I'd say what drawing helps me with the most for Minecraft related things is color choices and vibrancy and overall shapes, right? I think it helps with building, but I don't know if it would if it really helps with, you know, my creative thinking process. I think they're pretty different skills. I mean, there might be a relation there that I just don't know, but I'd say if anything is related, it's like shapes and color help with building, right? Let's go. Or maybe it's like I'm awful at color matching, so everything looks like an abandoned factory. Yeah. I find I really like using extremely vibrant colors, right? And you can see it in like pretty much all of my artwork. I use a lot of like bright oranges. That's why acacia is my favorite wood type in Minecraft. I use a lot of like super vibrant colors, and I try to put a lot of contrast in, and I think you know, it kind of helps you with kind of design principles maybe. So let's go. We want to have kind of. I just want to get the shape of the body first. I can never really decide what kind of construction I want to go for. Here I've got a kind of rib cage construction. So I want to have these kind of arms on these hips, right? And I think this rib needs to be brought in a little. In fact, this whole rib cage needs to raise. And then we have like hips here. I don't know. I don't like this pose, so I'm actually going to real quick. In fact, I don't like it so much that I'm gonna just real quick get rid of all of that. And let me go and have a look. I would love to see you stream on Twitch. That wouldn't kill it there. I do stream on Twitch. I stream on both platforms at the same time. So you can go to Twitch right now to my channel, and you'll see the same stream. A lot of really in-your-face colors that catch your attention, but they aren't annoying or overdone, which is nice on the eyes, and that's really what I like about your art. Thanks, man. I feel like I really like that, you know, super vibrant aesthetic, and I'm glad that you think I make it work well. No, thank you for the follow, Pogdomo. So let me have a look. I want to have a look at business lady or something like that. Images. Or let's have like a good, like maybe a standing pose. You know, let's try and like let's take a bit of a break from this head shape we've got over here, and let's just go like and try and like build out this body shape we want, right? And then you can do something like this. And that goes down a little more. Yeah, because a lot of people just go 30 different bright colors works for me, and then your eyes burn because it's too much. But you do it in a way that doesn't do that. I think a lot of that is to do with your color choice, actually. I think if you can choose your colors well enough, then you can make them as vibrant as you want, and it will work. It'll work just fine. So we've got kind of a body shape here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Carl Conquest. So yeah, no, I think I'm gonna try and do like a bit of a sketch every day. For, you know, maybe we'll do at least a week and see how we're feeling from there. So, you know, badger me on the Discord if I haven't put one out for a day. Yeah, just because I want to improve my art, and it's a bit, sometimes I just, you know, I'm not doing the art, and you know, and like I need a bit of motivation, or like, you know, a bit of inspiration sometimes. I appreciate like all the people that like post their own art in the art channel on my Discord. I appreciate it, you know. It's always, you know, nice to see more people like drawing, and you know, I want to like see people as they improve, you know. I want to see myself improve as well. Okay. So let's go and say like we want to have like no, this is not how I do this shape. I don't know if this is just me, but if I'm ever looking for inspiration, find something really mundane and boring and give it a new coat of paint. Maybe, yeah. I think I do often limit myself by the thing that I most enjoy drawing is characters, right? And you know, I think it's pretty limiting to, you know, only draw characters, and like, I mean, you know, maybe you're trying to be a character artist or something, and in that case, maybe it's a bit of a different story. But I'd like to be good at, you know, a lot of different kinds of art, and you know, maybe I'm pigeonholing myself a little. This got recommended, so hi. Hello, Luma, welcome. They're saying that sometimes your imagination can run a little too wild and you end up overwhelming yourself. Mad lad, I can barely draw objects. People are out of the question for me. I find people actually a lot easier to draw than objects, because you can be a lot more expressive with your lines, I suppose. You don't have to draw so geometrically accurate for it to look right. So that's why organics I find are a little easier to draw. And also, like, drawing something that's got a face, you know, it's motivating, kind of, right? You can like kind of see your stuff going. Oh, you're the create guy. Oh, yeah. I am. I also draw. So maybe we have this other hand kind of doing something, right? So she's supposed to be like a witch. So maybe she has like a bit of a spell tome, right? Maybe that she's like holding to her chest or something. And you know what? I'm actually going to just real quick create a new layer so that this is a little easier on myself. So we can have like a large kind of like tome, and we'll have, you know, and we'll have it like look like a magic tome, but it'll say like taxes on it or something, right? Like tax 101, right? That'll be the kind of like the bit of the weird gimmick, right? And then we want to have God, how do I, it's a little hard to kind of get this out right. One sec, let me just, I want this whole arm to be kind of out here, right? Let me look at a bit of a I'll look at something where someone is holding, God, I always click YouTube instinctively. where someone is holding a book or something to their chest. Holding book. This isn't going to be a shy pose, but you know, the kind of way that she is holding this book is something I'd easily find if I look for a shy book hold. So I am going to look at that. So okay, I do want a bit of energy, but looking at these references, the arm would not be kind of this exaggerated out there. It would be kind of like this, and then kind of flowing down a little, and then we've got our hand, and the thumb would be kind of like over here, and we'll kind of like have this hand go around that, and let's see if I can get like a good wrist. Wrists going into like forearms, I always struggle with it. It's impossible for me to draw figures. All I could draw is trees on hills, you know. Yeah, well, I mean, trees on hills is its own skill, right? Background artists. Your backgrounds are always important too, you know, they really tie a scene together. And it's kind of why I wanted to practice my backgrounds. I just, you know, kind of don't do it very often since I find it a little less fun, but. So, now we kind of want to, I think we want to like lower or change the angle on this arm a little, because it's super strong and it might be a bit too strong. You know what, like, it's just fashionably, it doesn't have to be like just like a super sharp suit, right? Like, we can have like some interesting suits, maybe like she's like fashionable, right? So maybe, and maybe it's just because I'm like a sucker for for like singlets and crop tops. Maybe we have these shoulders kind of exposed. I don't really like clothing designs with visible shoulders. I wouldn't wear them myself, but kind of like trying to think here. I think this shoulder would actually be a little lower here. Kind of like that, and then we've got kind of this shape, right? We've got a bit of the S bend going, you know. You know, classic art technique. All right. Now we can go something like that. And now we wanna figure out these kind of clothes, right? So let's get like something kind of light to go over top. Let's create another layer. So let's say kind of want let's actually even get rid of this kind of thing. What's going on over here? And let's try and like go over the top here with a bit of a blue and kind of, you know, figure out how these clothes are gonna work, right? So maybe it's like a suit vest top, right? How do those look again? So the center of the torso is around here. something like that maybe is where like these lapels would go up to. It's always kind of hard to tell on an angle like this, you know. I wonder what you know, the viewers that came to my channel for my art, right? I wonder, you know, what all of their skill levels are at in terms of art. I'm kind of curious about it. Like, are they better than me? How much better are they? Are they like being super frustrated? Like, oh no, how could you place that line there? It looks terrible. I doubt it. I don't think anyone would be watching consistently if they actually felt like that. Zero skill. I mean, I don't think everyone that came to my channel for art has zero skill. I mean, I know not everyone, you know. I've seen some of the posts on my Discord. We got some pretty nice art. Like someone posted like a really nice Helltaker and Ryuko Matoi fan art. So we can kind of like we want to kind of like bunch up a little bit the back of the suit there, and like this kind of suit jacket, it's kind of like that, I guess, right? God, drawing breasts is always hard. You know what Shia said? Me personally, just suck at a lot of types of art, you know. Well, you just gotta keep working on it and improve your skills. Then you know, you won't suck forever. I have a friend who you know, his drawings used to be like horrifyingly abysmal, right? But recently he's been putting in a lot of work, and his art is improving considerably. And you know, he didn't think his art was going to improve at all, but he, you know, he kept working at it, and eventually he got to a place where he's actually putting out a bit of art where he can be proud of, you know, or you know, other people can see it and not be horrified. So as long as you keep working, if you stare at trees, I would say at a 4 out of 10. All right. So I think I want to have like also like under this suit vest we'll have like a white kind of collar shirt going underneath, kind of like this, right? And it will have like the cuffs here. Actually, let's think about where this is on. So this is actually on the opposite side. And then we can like, we want to bunch up fabric a little bit of those ends. You're good for him. I just do it as a pastime if I'm bored, so it's kind of nice not worrying about how appalling my art looks. Yeah, and you know, like if it's just a hobby, you know, as long as you're enjoying it, then what's the? In fact, I think even if it's not just a hobby, if it's your job or what you want to do, as long as you're enjoying it, it's fine. You know, if you're enjoying it, you'll draw more and you'll get better. Just by virtue of drawing things more, you'll naturally, you know, grow as an artist, you know, get a better skill set, and you'll enjoy it, so it won't, you know, cause you any stress or anything. Let's go. We want to kind of have this vest overhang a little. kind of like that. And I need these lapels to kind of like come up, kind of like this. And then we want to have a neck kind of come out here. Right? Something like that. We want like a collarbone. God. I don't know about this neck. I feel like it's a little off, right? Maybe I need to like bring it more this direction. Well, that's really thin, isn't it? So maybe we kind of do something like that. It's kind of hard, like, I don't think I'm gonna use this head exactly. I think I'm gonna redraw the head. Oh god, the dogs are fighting again. I hope they stop doing that at some point. That'd be nice. So I didn't interrupt the streams. Or I could look on the optimistic side and say they're not fighting, they're just, you know, talking or something. I mean, I wouldn't believe it, but... Okay. And then, actually, because we kind of got this angle, we want to go down a little more, and we actually want this to be kind of like this, right? I feel like I draw a lot of female characters. I don't know. I think I do prefer... I think I do prefer drawing female characters. Or maybe it's not that I prefer drawing female characters. I prefer drawing characters with a bit of a cute look. And, you know, feminine appearances just tend to be more like that. I mean, my, like, channel kind of mascot isn't female, I suppose. The one in the start screen. Although, I suppose you wouldn't really be able to tell, since they dress very femininely. I need to get started on those webcomics that I want to do at some point. I just like, I always like feel like, what's my channel icon, by the way? Oh, the channel icon is actually from an anime called Hinamatsuri, which is, it's pretty fun. It's a fun comedy anime, that I really liked. It's, from a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's probably not gonna stay at that forever. I think just for branding reasons it can't, right? As I grow as a YouTuber and a streamer, I can't really be using, you know, copyrighted properties as my icon, right? I don't think it's a big problem, but like, even if it can legally, I don't know if it works out like branding wise, right? Try and form my own kind of identity. So maybe I'll switch it out for an artwork that I do at some point. So kind of got this thing going on here, and then we want to kind of Actually, maybe we want to bring these parts down a little more. Maybe even we want to like spread this stance a little. So to kind of like get rid of that, we kind of got this shape going. Oops. Okay. And then we want to go, like, we need some pockets. All suit pants have pockets, you know, they've got kind of like these pockets with like the bit of the squarish brim kind of thing. I'll put one on this side too. Actually, this probably go a little higher, right? Something like up there. So now we want to kind of figure out a bit more. Hello, Diamond Chef. So let's kind of figure out this head a little, right? I don't think I want to use this exact shape, so let me just go. So we've went ahead like kind of around like kind of like this shape. I don't know. Getting a good head shape is always a little difficult, right? Because I don't like to draw too round, but heads are generally pretty round, right? Maybe we need to lower this. Maybe this neck is a little long, right? So we'll just drop that down. It's like that. And I'm gonna have to probably like shrink this so you can actually get the brim of that hat in, right? Kind of like a very rounded jaw here. Let's just go, let's select all these layers and group them so that we can move them all at once. Shrink a little so you can kind of get that hat on, right? And then kind of wanted to go for a bit of a cut like bit of a cut like this, right? And then had a bit of a like a frill out. So kind of shortish hair, right? Very like modern, you know, right? Because this is supposed to be a modern witch, right? And then let me kind of like maybe we actually want to like shallow out some of these. got this kind of going out like there. Okay. Kind of add a bit of depth there. Change up the shapes. I don't really like actually how I've got this hair kind of going. I think it's a little leaning, right? It's a little lopsided. Doesn't have enough volume at the top. And it's kind of like maybe a bit too much of a slant here. Maybe we'll kind of like bend that one the other way. And then we've kind of got like this shape. It's kind of hard to decide, right? Let's kind of like maybe zoom in a little. I try not to zoom in too often. Like one, because it can be a little nauseating, and two, because it means you can get a little too hyper focused on the details. For that reason, actually, let's do something like that. You can get a little too hyper focused on the details and lose kind of the big picture, right? Haircut's almost like Makoto from Persona, right? The anatomy is precise. I think it's all right. I don't think it could necessarily. I think it could be better. Anatomy, you know, I've like drawn enough to have a general sense of the anatomy, but I haven't really studied it much. Not that you really need to study anatomy for art. It's more about just having good shapes, right? As long as your shapes are well constructed and you know, pleasing, the character will look good too, right? So you kind of want the eyes to kind of go like here, right? What's the longest you spent on a drawing? Probably like 8 to 10 hours, I think. Not on a recent drawing. My recent drawings are pretty quick actually, but I've spent, you know, around 8 to 10 hours on a drawing before in the past. And now I wasn't drawing very efficiently, which is I think why it took so long, but it was also, I think it was in one sitting as well. It was pretty crazy. So kind of, let's go like, what kind of nose do we go for right here, right? Maybe we can go for a bit of a bit of a smile here, right? No, that's not a good smile. No, that's horrible. What am I doing? Do a Guru nose? We could. She could have a bit of a longer nose. Like, I don't want her to be like an evil looking witch, you know? She's pretty young. Because she could definitely have like a bit of a longer nose. Like that? No. Nah, I prefer, when I do character design, I prefer keeping, like, more realistic proportions. Anime, yeah. My art style is very anime, so it's probably gonna be pretty anime. If I can get like a place I like. Okay. Now the eyes are about halfway down the head, so that'd be around here. Let's do some like kind of like straightish eyes, right? Let's do some. I don't know, it's kind of like hard to get like a shape that I'm happy with here, right? I don't really like where I've got that nose placed. I don't know if I like this head shape in general, actually. Let me like lower my brush size a little. No. Like this, right? Maybe she's got kind of like short eyebrows. Maybe a little like bushier. And then we can kind of like flare them off. And maybe go for a kind of like smaller eyes. I usually go for very large eyes with my kind of anime style characters. I was wondering where the fuck I found you because I remembered your username and it was from your Create Mod videos. Didn't know you did art. I'll be sticking around a while. Yeah. My original intention actually with my channel was to do art, not Minecraft. But you know, I figured I like Minecraft, so I may as well do that as well. And it worked out great for me. You know, growing faster than I ever expected. Bringing lots of new people in, and I hope everyone's around to stay. I think this head like kind of needs to be a little larger actually. Or maybe this face needs to be larger on this head. Or maybe the like head needs to be smaller. One sec, maybe. Oh right, okay. Let's fix up this hair a little because it looks really weird the way I've got it right now. And then you can kind of go a bit of like a style like this. Okay. They're really amazing. Did you hear the news on Minecraft Earth? No, I'm not. I play Minecraft, but I'm not familiar with everything around Minecraft. It's like it's my favorite game, but like I don't really care about the kind of, you know, side games like Dungeons or Minecraft Earth. It's really amazing. Glad to be around. It's quite chill. Yeah. Thanks, man. I try to keep a bit of a chill vibe, you know, with my streams. You know, rather than be like another loud streamer that, you know, that are super easy to find. I'll, you know, try to create my own niche a little. Be a bit more chill, and I think especially with art, especially with something like art, you know, I don't think people are coming for a super loud personality. You know, they just want to hang out and chill a little. So hopefully I've created a good space for that. Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm not. I don't need to pay too much attention to the top of this head since I'm gonna be putting a witch hat over it. Otherwise, I've just drawn a regular old business lady. I mean, and like I'm not against that, but I think this needs to be raised up a little. And these need to be brought in a tiny bit. Yeah. And then we can kind of go for this kind of, let's go and get a different color. Let's get like a nice magenta. And put that on another layer and kind of get this brim working. So we want to go kind of like something like this. And we'll kind of, this color isn't really sticking out, is it? Let's go for more of a, like a maroon then. And then we can go kind of like, something like that, and maybe we'll even actually shorten this brim on this side a little. I mean, it should still go up, right? Yeah. Maybe like more straight across. I don't know. It's hard to really judge. Come on. All right. Getting like a good brim shape is kind of difficult. All right. We need to like dip down a lot more if we want to be including that stuff, right? And then something like that. Okay. Then we can kind of like do a bit of shading here to, you know, make sure that that feels like it's got some depth, right? Oh, God, my stomach's a little rumbly. I didn't really eat anything this morning, I guess. Yeah, so we might take a break and stream later, or we might call the stream after I kind of get this lined, I think. We'll see. But yeah, for now we'll just keep drawing. Hopefully my stomach doesn't growl too loud, but we don't really have too much to eat right now. So, can't do anything about it. So, let me get this kind of again. And, oh, let's go on this layer. I want to like sort out a way that I can do this hair without it looking odd, right? Because I think even just like this, it looks a little odd, right? Maybe if I put a bit of an ear there, I think it looks a little better. Sounds like something to eat to me. Dog sounded pretty meaty. Ugh, nah, I'm not gonna eat the dogs. One of them is pretty bite-sized, but oops, I wanted this color. We can do some cross-hatching. Over there. Okay. Now we can kind of erase this part. And actually, now that I'm looking at it without that, I think this needs to go a little deeper on the back, right? In fact, I think the hat in general needs to like cover a little more, right? Maybe. God, it's not really feeling too witchy, right? This hat. We want to like be able to kind of like have it fit, right? Maybe like the thing where it kind of like goes up like that is the problem, right? It's kind of drifting it further and further from a witch hat. At 10k, can we get a dog reveal? Oh, maybe. I'll post like a picture of the dogs. I'm not really too sensitive about that kind of private information. I probably would use a webcam if I had one, to be honest. I think you should lower the hat a bit more. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna actually just look at a witch hat. On kind of other stuff, right? And I'm having a look and I'm seeing it seems kind of way too high. Maybe I just gotta lower it and then stretch it out a little. And then let's also like put it on a bit of an angle. Maybe the other angle? No, let's go this angle. Yeah. And let's try and get like, let's kind of get some swoops, right? Kind of like this shape that we've got there. And then I can kind of like bring that up like that, and then I don't know kind of how I want to really do this, right? Maybe this kind of shape. Good day, kind sir. Good day to you too, David Clint. Okay. Okay. So you can kind of now do this. And I think that hat shape is a little nicer, right? Oh no, my music playlist got deleted. Ooh. Feels rough. Yeah, feels rough. I mean, I do have music. It's a little quiet. I can turn it up if you want. Or I can switch the track to my other music. It's a little different, but a similar vibe. Okay, let's go. I think I'm at a point where I could probably comfortably do some line art. So let's get just a nice inking brush. Sure. Speaking of music, what kind of music do I like? Well, I mean, even though this is royalty free, I did choose a genre that I like. I like funk. I like kind of like brassy songs. Preferably like fast-paced brassy songs, right? So not like slow jazz, but like fast jazz. I like swing, electro swing, and I like glitch hop. And also recently, I've found myself liking a bit of rap. You know, not, you know, like Western rap, but there is an artist I really like called Demon Dice that does that did rap. I don't think she's active anymore. And I like a lot of her songs. Those are really good. Okay. Yeah, I also, I guess I like what's it called? Yeah, I mean, I just like fast songs, and I like stuff that's very brassy, right? Like trumpets and stuff. Okay. Even though I do like fast music, I'm not really a Nightcore fan. I don't think I like Nightcore. Although I don't hate it, it's just not the kind of stuff I'd like choose to listen to. And I like God, I can't really think of much else. Maybe I've covered most of my stuff. I like a lot of video game soundtracks. Like God, Persona 5 soundtrack is like one of the best game soundtracks ever made. Absolutely great. I like, there's a couple Japanese composers I like. I like Masafumi Takara, who did the Danganronpa soundtrack. And also the soundtrack for Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, which is another game I haven't finished, but I have played a bit on Switch. Yeah, and obviously Meguro Shoji for his work on the Persona series. Okay. I think that was a pretty detailed answer. I hope I hope you're satisfied with the answer you got. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of music, you know. Okay. Got kind of like thick line on here, but I think it's fine. I've been trying to get a bit thinner and more precise with my line art. But you know, a good old like chunky line artwork every now and again definitely doesn't hurt. I do like, I like the look of like thick lines a lot. And it's just like it does make it a little easier to cover up your mistakes. And you know, if you want to improve, then avoiding what you're bad at isn't really the right you know, angle of attack, AoA. I haven't done line art in this kind of cleanish style for a while, actually. Okay, let's just go like that. And then we'll kind of go. Maybe I will switch up the music a little to my other track, my other royalty-free track. Since I do monetize these videos after I stream them now, I can't use copyrighted music, so if I just mute that one and unmute this one. Got a, you know, couple different songs. Whoops, what did I just do there? Okay. kind of want to indicate that artery there a little. Is it, what is it, carotid artery or something? I don't know. The one that's in your neck. That. Oh wait, actually that's a muscle. Never mind. It's the muscle that leads down to your collarbone. God, the way I've placed this is a little weird. And then we can kind of go like this. Just get a bit of like this like kind of spiky, what's it called? I don't know. This back part of the hair that's a little spiky. I don't know, something kind of like that. And then we want to finish off this lapel here. And then we can also just get a kind of like pull that button over. Kind of indicate a bit of the pull on the fabric there. Maybe make those a little shorter actually. It's kind of got that shape there. And let's do the other shoulder over here. And we want to, you should watermark the picture if you have not already, because some people, I do have a signature. I think because I'm a streamer, I'm not too worried about people stealing my art. You know, it hasn't happened before, I don't think. In fact, you know, if my art was good enough to steal, I think I'd almost be flattered. I mean, obviously, like, I'd ask them to stop, since they can't do that. But you know, I'm not too worried about that kind of art theft. I don't think I'm big enough or good enough for it to really matter. Or rather, actually, I think I'm big enough that how good I am, or I don't know, I think it'll balance out in a way that it would be pretty easy to tell, you know, that the person that's thieving is thieving, because like, I don't know, my art style is pretty distinct, and I don't know if people would really dare to try and steal art from, you know, someone who's actually someone who streams it, right? Because there's like very solid proof of the real author. It's like, it's this video, right? The VOD's not going anywhere. The VOD is, you know, gonna stay on YouTube forever, so. Unless I absolutely hate the artwork. I don't think I will with this one, but. But yeah, I'm not too worried, is the gist of what I was trying to say there. And then we can do like a bit of a, like a cufflink, right? Yeah, let's just have like a cufflink like that. And we'll draw in this textbook bit later, after we've kind of got all the rest of these lines figured out. You know, I do like pretty often. Would you really remove the stream afterwards if you hate the art that bad? There was one stream I did where I was talking about RWBY, you know, which is an animated series by Rooster Teeth, and I think it's I used to like it. I don't really like it anymore, but I still like the characters, right? In that stream, I tried to draw the character Weishney drinking boba tea, and I every time I looked at that video in my like in my videos feed, I was like, oh god, how did I not see the things that I did wrong there? It like, I don't know, I felt like it would reflect badly on me. I don't know, it wasn't something I was proud of, so I was like, I'm just gonna private this video. You know, maybe in the future, if it like, if it really matters, you know, I'll unprivate it, but yeah, but for now, I'm glad that I don't have to ever see that artwork, because god, it was not the greatest thing. Let's actually, I want to do this so I can actually make sure I'm not making a mistake like that. Now we've got cufflink there. And then we also want like a button right here, I think, right? And that's gonna have this kind of fabric. I just got to the stream. Are you drawing anything in particular? Yes, I'm drawing this witch lady who is like it's a prompt. I just decided to draw a prompt since I didn't really have an idea of what to draw, so I'm drawing this this sharply dressed modern witch, and I decided, oh, if she's like, if she dresses fashionably, I think suits are pretty fashionable. So just wearing like a suit vest with a shirt underneath, which I actually need to put the collar in. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. I was wondering, like, something here looks odd. You know, so maybe like maybe have it a bit lower. Have like yeah, around here, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. I don't, what am I doing here? It has to be a collar shirt. Now collar shirts inside of when you're doing a collar shirt that's like inside of a suit jacket with lapels and stuff, it's always a little difficult. To kind of get like the angle on this right. So I can kind of maybe like do something like that. No. Maybe like that or something. And then we have like the fabric kind of like pulling. Right. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this was asked before, but what do you use to draw, like the program and the physical tools, if any? I use Krita. Krita is my #1 go-to program for art. If I'm doing pixel art, I use Aseprite, but I don't do pixel art too often. So my main program is Krita. It is a free program, so you can do pretty much anything you could do in Photoshop with it, so it's real nice. And I use an Artist 12 XP Pen tablet. It is a display tablet, so I can see my screen that I'm drawing on with my pen and stuff. As far as traditional, when I draw traditional, I just you know, I just use a sketchbook and a pencil, like a mechanical pencil. I only do like proper finished artworks over here. Ash, yes, what? I don't know who you are. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. But hello. Cayman. Or Caden. Okay, so let's go. And then kind of like, how do I don't know how to draw pants properly. Okay. Hello, how are you? I'm doing all right, yeah. Doing pretty good today. It's you know, it's the morning. No, it's not the morning for me anymore. It's 1 p.m. Murder Thumbs. I didn't know you draw. Yeah, I draw. It's the main reason I have an art channel or an art thing in my Discord. An art stuffs channel. Yeah, text channel. That's it. Yeah, I like drawing. So maybe I should. What am I gonna draw tomorrow? I wonder. Since I said I'm gonna do this like sketch a day for at least a week, right? Or you know, like try to get something on the canvas. 1 p.m. It's 9:17 p.m. for me. Yeah, well, I mean, I live in Australia. You popped up in my recommended, so I thought you would check out your stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate you checking me out. Do you often watch art streams, or is this just kind of a random recommendation? Or maybe I was recommended because I usually do Minecraft stuff. It's kind of like do something like this. Hey yo, EST gang. It's 9:17 for me too. Yeah. Okay, so I've kind of got most of these like clothes down, right? Okay. Have I ever played old school RuneScape? No, I have not. Or actually, I don't know. I tried to play RuneScape once before. I tried to get into it, but MMOs are just like not really my shtick, you know? Multiplayer in general. I mean, as you can see from the games that I've chosen to play on the channel, when it comes to gaming, I'm a bit antisocial. I have friends that play games and stuff, but like a lot of the multiplayer games that my friends like, are like Siege and stuff, and I'm not really into Rainbow Six Siege. What kind of music do I like? I like, actually someone asked the same question not too long ago. I like stuff like electro swing or fast, you know, brass music, and I like kind of like Japanese style hip hop and a lot of, you know, kind of Asian like game music, right? Big fan of composers like Masafumi Takara and Shoji Meguro, or Meguro Shoji, whatever. Name order just doesn't matter. I'm always right with the name order since, you know, it'll be reversed somewhere. Yeah, and I like electro swing and stuff. So. Okay. And you know, I don't mind the kind of music I'm playing right now, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it, right? These are just like a collection of royalty-free tunes I looked for on the YouTube, what's that? Is the like the YouTube music, like royalty-free music thing? One sec, I actually have a hand mannequin model. Do I watch anime? Yes, I do. So what are some of your favorites? I'm trying to get into anime. Well, I suppose it depends what kind of thing you're looking for. Like, do you want some like action or some like drama or some like romance? I watch a bit of everything. My favorite color is green. Although, you know, colors like cyan and magenta are like working their way up in my favorite colors. Since I'm a really big fan of like the neons and stuff, and the super bright colors. So I've got this hand model. So I want to go. It's the opposite hand, but it's fine. So it would be kind of like have I played Fortnite? No, I don't like Fortnite. I'm not a FPS person in general, or a battle royale person. I prefer kind of creative games. Make like a magic wand in our left hand. We've kind of got this spell tome for like the magic. Sorry, I was just playing with this mannequin hand, trying to get a bit of a pose I can use for this second finger. Maybe not actually that. One sec, let me... What's I use sorry, one sec. I just finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It was the first anime I've watched. Yeah, it's a good one to start with. If you liked FMA B, then you'll probably like Hunter x Hunter 2011. That's a pretty good. It's a long one though. But it's a pretty good shonen. And then, are you using like a pen type thing, or is it just the mouse? I'm using a tablet and stylus. Sorry, one sec. I kind of lost my track. So yeah, I think Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, but it's pronounced Hunter x Hunter 2011 is pretty good anime. If you liked Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you like, there's always like the classics that I think, you know, most people should watch, like Code Geass, and Steins Gate. Those are like pretty classic anime that are very good. This hand is a little weird how I constructed this, huh? So kind of want to, so this one and this kind of like fade into the background. Actually, I don't want to do it like that. Yeah, it's like a lot of fingers kind of going all over the place here. But I think that's fine, right? I'm gonna leave the fingers like that. God, what's some other good anime that are like a kind of classic? This one's a lot more recent, but I think The Great Pretender is a phenomenal anime. And it's like one of the best in recent years. As you're gonna mention, it looked quite cramped. Yeah, I think the hand does look a little cramped, but you know, like we're kind of gonna be. Yeah, it does look kind of cramped, huh? So the front one here is like this pinky. Maybe we get rid of. Actually, maybe we get rid of this one. Kind of like have finger like here. No. I think a problem with how I've done this is the angle. I think actually what I just did there fixed that up quite a bit. Adjusting that wrist a little. Maybe we just kind of do something like have them next to each other. I don't know. Can we just get away with only showing 3 of those fingers? Maybe show the last one kind of like something like around here, right? could even make it like so this is actually the index. No. I don't know. Maybe we don't even need to draw this like last digit. Maybe we've got enough cramped in here that it kind of like just, you can assume it's behind something. The pinky, index, middle order always messes me up. The pinky is the one that's facing us. So pinky, yeah. I think this thumb actually looks pretty good, the way we've got it. But maybe we need to actually like distinguish it, right? Actually, this would kind of like come and be part of like the palm, right? I don't know. Barrier, hello. Have you seen The Spiders season 3? I don't even know what The Spiders is, so the answer would be no. Will you do a Minecraft stream today? No, I won't. I'm trying to not do... Have you seen the spiders season there? Oh, okay. Yeah, the spiders all the time around. Actually, maybe I can do kind of like that. I don't know. Let's just leave it for now. Thanks for the anime recommendations, no problem. Yeah, anime is great. I've been watching it for a while. Watching a couple things in the new season as well. One of them that's really like kind of like blown me out of the water a little is actually Wonder Egg Priority. I think that's gonna be a really cool anime when it's finished. Okay. Okay. And you know what? What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna have the textbook go this direction, so it makes a little more sense. You're gonna play my mod pack, you know, good for you. I hope you have a good time with it. So let's get like that. Actually, I need to kind of bring the book shape out like this. And then I can erase the inner parts there. And then we want to go kind of like building out the tome just like that. Okay. Actually. Let's do the book like that. And then we want to put these stuff out. I'm gonna play your mouse. I realize you don't have Optifine installed. No, I don't really care about Optifine. I'm not running shaders, and my performance is good enough without Optifine that adding it is like more likely to cause problems than fix them. So, you know, I might have to install it in the future, but if I can avoid it, then I won't install it. I'm not actually a big fan of Optifine. I don't know. I think you know, it's just like how it's developed is a little like, you know, kind of all over the place and annoying. Prefer not to deal with it. And also you can't install Optifine through CurseForge anyway, which is how I construct the pack, so. Okay. So we've kind of got that, and then I'm gonna like erase that a little. God. Oh, what did I do to these hips? They just kind of look wacky. Okay. Oh god, now I've messed something up, haven't I? Look at the size of this body, it's so long. It might be fine actually. Maybe it's fine. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. What part of the body do you feel like you struggle with the most when drawing? Arms and hands, yeah. I've practiced them a bit, so these ones aren't like too bad. But like sometimes I'll like spend an hour on a hand before I'm happy, and even after I've spent that hour, I'm still not super happy. I'm just like accepting it. And I think that happens pretty often when I try to draw hands. And a lot of it's just because I'm like, I don't feel like using references sometimes, and you know, that stubbornness costs. Trying to like figure out how to get these kind of, like fabric folds will work, but kind of hard to tell. Okay. Okay. I suppose I also struggle with breasts a fair amount. You know, I never know if I'm drawing them like too large or too small, I feel like. So yeah, I'm like, but I still think I struggle with arms and hands more. Like sometimes I get the breasts right and then I don't need to worry about it. And Okay. And then we can go like something like this, and when you're drawing suits, you don't really want them to have a lot of wrinkles or clothing folds because the fabric's supposed to be pretty thick, right? So it wouldn't make sense. Okay. God. Okay. Maybe like that. Maybe that's fine. I'm gonna say that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So I can do something like that kind of shape because it's like stretches around there, around that crotch area usually. And then we want to go kind of almost like a bit jagged on these arms, right? Okay. Do something like that. We want it to be like a little tight fitting of a like, or I should say form fitting, not tight. We don't want it to be too much, right? You know, still like give a little bit of slack to move around in. Let's I guess work on this face, right? I haven't really decided how I'm gonna line this. I do kind of have a face going right here. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to actually just color that right in. And then we can go like, we've got these kind of little points here. Okay. And we've got our eyes. Kind of smallish eyes. I don't draw like pretty adult characters more often, so I usually draw very large eyes. Okay. We want to go kind of maybe a bit like God, let's shrink our eraser down. And we've got kind of this shape over here. And we can kind of have slower lip defined a little. Let's also just go right into this ear and kind of sketch out the geometry of that a little. All right. This is a much rounder cheek than I usually do. I wonder if I made the head a bit too small, actually. One thing I'm gonna do, in fact, I'm gonna actually just grab, thank God for digital so I can do this. Let's go up here. I'm just gonna make this head a little larger. Oops. Kind of fill out this body a little more. Kind of like that. Oops, okay. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. I still think like over here, this shoulder is a little long, right? So maybe we need to kind of like bring this arm a little thinner and hopefully remedy that. And like how she's holding this book is a little awkward, right? I feel like it needs to be like brought a little more on like a thinner angle to really feel like it like matches here, right? Okay. And then let's go over here and let's write so like it's gonna be a bit covered, right, by a hand. Tax. No, I don't think you'd actually see that part. Damn, dude, you draw so well. I wasn't expecting this, not gonna lie. I mean, I've been drawing for a while, you know, in my life. I'm glad, you know, to see my own art improve to a point where I'm happy with it. In like most situations, I'm happy with my art. Especially if I'm like drawing something that I go in with like an idea, a solid idea. So we want to go or actually it's a bit of a different angle. It's a little hard to get this. Okay. Let's do one O and then we can kind of like adjust it with extra lines. So then we can go, we'll have like a 101, right? And then we have one here. Okay, and it would go like this. 101. Oh, hey Zach, how you going? Oops, what did I just press? Oh, I should save. Business which. Yeah. You know, having a nice day. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. I still need to draw that part there, okay. Lude's Lamau. I don't think this is lewd. I don't think this is a very lewd artwork. Yeah, just trying to learn to code GUIs. I hope you get it working. Oh, the file. Oh, yes. I do have a file called Ludes. Which is where I post the lewd artwork that I've done, which consists of exactly one artwork, because I'm like, for some reason, like drawing lewds, I don't know, I have a weird thing where like I'm not good at it because I don't know, I'm just like nervous, or like whenever I try to do something lewd, it's not lewd. I should make them Patreon rewards. I mean, maybe. I don't want to do too much with my Patreon rewards. I've got like that $20 tier where you can request a commission. You know that, you know, if they want it to be lewd, that it can be lewd. I didn't exclude the option for lewd drawings, but I do think if your content is offering lewd stuff, you do have to mark it on the Patreon. So I don't want to get into trouble. Let's go kind of like this and get a buckle. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I do have one lewd, and it is of Asuka from Neon Genesis Evangelion. But it's not really that lewd. I mean, like, it's, you know, sensitive, right? You can't show it. But I don't think it was that lewd. Unfortunately, because I was trying to make it lewd. And I just failed. Okay, so I kind of want to have like some this uniform be kind of like striped, right? Or at least like the business suit portion. Okay. And then we can have like something go like this. All right. Kind of go and follow it down. All right, Booba. Yeah, there's Booba. I gotta figure out kind of like how I want to theme my language, right? It's in my nature to want to be able to curse and stuff, but I do want to keep my channel monetized? Since I did recently get approved for monetization, and you know, figured like may as well keep the dream alive a little, and try to be, you know, ad friendly, I guess, without you know compromising too much of my content. But I didn't really swear too much to start off with. Anyway, just because I didn't intend to swear much to start off with, just like because I, you know, I was kind of looking forward, like, do I really want that to reflect on my content, especially I'm making Minecraft content that's gonna attract a young audience, you know. I don't want to be a bad influence, even though most people probably already swear. Okay, let's also do stripes on the pants. Okay. Congrats on getting monetized. Yeah, no. Yeah, like you know, the benchmark was getting that 1,000 subs, which I'm really thankful for. I didn't do like a subscriber special just because I'm not really a celebratory kind of person in that way. You know, I don't celebrate birthdays or anything like that. Or I don't celebrate my own birthdays. I'll go to other people's birthdays and stuff. You know, I kind of want these eyes to be changed up a little bit. I'll have them like looking towards a certain direction, right? Like, this is like eyes much smaller than I'm used to drawing. Let's kind of do it like this. I don't know. Let's zoom in a little more and kind of go. Maybe we want to have the eyes open a little wider. But I do kind of like these circular irises. I don't do them very often. Alright, so... Alright, let's go something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I am glad that I can kind of start earning a bit of money from this. You know, just it makes it a lot easier to make more content. You know. When I know that I'm not going to starve to death or anything like that. But you know, it's still monetization. It's not going to be much. It's not going to be sustainable. But you know, anything is better than nothing. Okay, let's kind of define this chin a little more. His jaw. Kind of got almost a scornful gaze. I didn't really intend that, but... Maybe make these eyes a little larger. All right, so I just do that, and we can kind of, you are very talented. Thank you, John. I appreciate the praise. Oops. It's kind of, get this shape a little more worked out. Okay. How long do you usually stream for? Like 3 hours a day-ish. Sometimes longer, but I try to keep at least 3 hours. Sometimes I get cut short. It's like 2.5 hours. Now I'm gonna switch over, and yep, I'm seeing a bit of an issue with this head, but it's not that bad. I can fix it. But yeah, that's just consequence of the angle I draw at. It just happens, but luckily I can just do that, and now it's better. Is there a delay on YouTube? Yeah, I mean, there's a delay no matter what. I set it to ultra low delay, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Delay is just gonna crop up sometimes, whether you like it or not. Let's kind of maybe do a bit of cross hatching. I don't actually like that. I'm gonna undo some of it. Maybe just cross hatch a little bit. Okay. Let's kind of just go like this, maybe. And over here, I think I want to redo these cross hatches. Probably should be doing them on a different layer to my, other lineup, but too late now. Maybe actually I could kind of like this way. Okay. So yeah, something like this. Actually. Kind of do that. And almost like just kind of square this off like this. Get a bit of a nicer shape that isn't as like pushed out. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full color of this. Let's just, for now, let's go like this. Hope that I've like kind of closed all of the gaps. And then we're going to go magic wand like this. Okay, so there are some gaps where it's managing to get in. Here. 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 Don't want it to get in there. Yeah, so we're just going to close gaps to make coloring a little easier. We can do that there and that there. Okay. You know, sometimes I don't fully close my lines just because you got a bit of occlusion. What genre of movies am I into? Oh, that's I don't actually watch movies really. Yeah, like anime is my main media. So I suppose like I like animated movies. Pixar movies are pretty good usually. I like fantasy, science fiction kind of stuff. But in general, I don't actually watch movies. Okay, so 1 second. I need to close up some more gaps. Where are they? Here is one. And then was that all? Okay, yep. Then we can select this. Oop, okay, so there's a gap here. Oops. Okay. But yeah, you know, like if I was like on the spot, what movies do you like? I'd say, I don't really watch movies. God, we're still missing something in this collar. Right here. Okay. So now we can go here, here, and here. And then we can go Control-Shift-I, which inverts the selection. Select shrink. Let's go by like 2 pixels just to get so it's all inside the lines. And then we're going to get a just the bucket tool and kind of go for a maybe like one of these colors, and oh, wait, we've got to go another layer like that, like that, and then we can just kind of do that and it'll stick out a little. Alright. Hey, I usually don't pay much attention to other YouTubers, but I've checked out your channel and saw the views and subscribers count and feel like you deserve more than that sort of sub. Good luck beating the algorithm. Thank you, Bossinator. What version of Minecraft did I start playing on? Like 1.5, I think. 1.5. Pretty long ago. But anyway, I'm not going to fully color this today. I am going to save this image, and I'm going to say thank you everyone for coming to the stream and watching me draw. I hope you enjoyed me like blabbering or me drawing. I'll probably come back with another stream later today of Pokemon Reborn. Yeah, because, you know, I only stream for 2.5 hours, and I want to stream for a bit longer than that. But I you know, gonna take a short break. We're gonna do another art stream tomorrow, whether we finish coloring this or I finish coloring this in my own time, I don't know, but we're definitely gonna also do some drawing tomorrow to kind of keep up with that thing I said at the start where I want to do sketch every day or some drawing every day for about a week. You know, you can follow or subscribe to my channel if you like my content, play games and do art, and you know, if you're feeling really generous, you can either donate with the Streamlabs donation link, or you can you know, become a patron. You can see the Patreon link, actually. Let me just go over here. No, here. You can see the Patreon link there. It's /AshLive. You know, the $20 tier there. If you're feeling it, I will, you know, draw a commission for that. You know, like, you know, about my $20 commission tier. So, you know, if you're interested and you know, you needed a little incentive, then that's what I've got for you. But I hope everyone has a nice day. You know, keep an eye on the channel, and if you want to see me play Pokemon later, and I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye.